30-year-old Botswana national Lesedi Molapisi is detained in a prison in Bangladesh for alleged possession and attempt to traffic some 3 kilograms of heroin. She flew from Johannesburg to Bangladesh, connecting through Doha in January, and has since not returned home. We speak now to her father, Newzrom Molapisi. Thank you very much, sir, for availing yourself this morning. Firstly, perhaps if we could just ask after how you and the family are holding up. No doubt a very difficult time for you. Ntate Molapisi, it's Dudu. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you now.
We're just asking how Lejwang. It must be a very difficult time for the family.
Yes, of course, it is a very difficult time for us here because of what we are seeing in the news media circulating around. These people are not doing the right thing because they will never talk to us. We just see them posting very, 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 very bad news regarding our daughter who has been arrested at Bangladesh.
Let's address that. And what happened when she left home? What did she say to you? Where was she going? And why?
Right. She never informed me as to where she was going. He left us here. We are staying in Shakawe village in the northwest district of Botswana. She left us on the 16th January 2022. And on the 23rd, we saw some news circulating in the news media that she was arrested in Bangladesh in possession of illegal drugs.
Were you ever contacted by the police in Bangladesh, or was she allowed to make a call home? Did she ever speak to you upon her arrest?
No, they never called me, but I heard from good Samaritans from Bangladesh who told me that they are lawyers, only to find that those lawyers were working with the police, and then I was reluctant to continue engaging with them.
Why were you reluctant, sir?
Because I suspected that maybe at the end I noticed that they wanted money from me. And then I say, how can somebody volunteer to help you? And then he demanded a lot of money from you. That is when fortunately, when I was engaging with them, some called me. They were saying they're from a local African association in Bangladesh. And then they're the one who are assisting me right now as we speak.
According to media reports, Lesedi is facing execution. So just to reiterate, to date, since she was arrested in January, you have not been able to speak to your daughter. You do not know of her condition.
We have never talked directly. I'm just talking with the one who is representing her. And this person who is representing her was instructed by that African association. And that is the person who I'm communicating with her from Bangladesh.
Through him, what has Lesedi said?
She says she's fine. She's fine. He always will just send a note to say she's fine. And as we speak, she's just mentioning before the court, the trial haven't yet started. That is what I know. The last communication I had with her through those notes, I think it was last week. She was saying she's fine and then she appeared before court on the 14th November 2022 for mention, not trial.
So what is she telling you about the entire ordeal? What does she know about the drugs that were allegedly found on her?
What is saying, she's saying she never knew that there was drugs in her luggage. If I can just maybe share with you, I managed to retrieve a letter from her property in Botswana and in her bag in Botswana. And this letter was an invitation letter written from Pretoria, South Africa. This letter was written to Bangladesh High Commission in Pretoria. And this letter, if I can just go through it,
yes,
it was written to the High Commission. And the author said, we kindly request your assistance in issuance of business visa to our client Molapisi Lesedi, who is from Botswana, passport number BN0155930, which is the genuine number of my daughter's passport. She is coming to Bangladesh to buy ready-made garments products. We are going to assist her in sourcing for any type of items she intends to buy. We are going to offer her accommodation during her stay in Bangladesh. We promise she will be of good behavior while staying in Bangladesh. And then they said, below is our address, contact numbers. We can be contacted at any time for inquiries pertaining to this effect. Thanks, yours sincerely, Mr. Amar. I spell Amar is A-M-I-R, Hossain, H-O-S-S-A-I-N. And then this person is saying is senior consultant, PMT Tours and Travels, Dhaka, Bangladesh. That is the letter I got from her luggage in Botswana. And this suggests that she might have been lured into this because they promised that they will assist her to go and buy ready garments in Bangladesh so that he can just come and sell them in Botswana. And that is when he went to Bangladesh and she was arrested with that, the so-called illegal drugs. That is what I know. As at now, we never communicated directly with my daughter, and that it is very difficult for me to inquire from her as to what happened.
Why is it difficult, sir?
Because I'm not in direct communication with her. Oh, okay. She's not allowed to talk to me through telephone. Even these notes we are sharing, I think it is not allowed really in Bangladesh. It's only that they wanted to assist me.
So this Amir Hussein, the service provider that wrote this letter on her behalf saying she will get accommodation, she will be on good behavior. What kind of business was your daughter into so that she could buy ready-made garments to sell in Botswana? Was she in the retail business?
Yes, really I was surprised to see the letter. I don't know exactly, because what is written in the letter, they were saying that he was going to buy ready-made garments in Bangladesh. That is what I know from the letter.
What, your daughter, is she a student? Is she in business? What is her occupation that would have maybe in trying to link the dots have made her be in contact with these people?
Yeah, she's not working. She was just staying home. She was not working.
You mentioned that she left home and she did not tell you where she was going, and the next you heard was that your daughter was arrested. What kind of a person was she? If you could tell us a little bit more about your daughter.
According to my knowledge, she was a good daughter. Nothing bad I knew about her, because he grew in front of me. And then we stayed most of the time in Gaborone. And I've never heard anything bad about her. And then he was staying between Gaborone, Ramotswa, and Shakawe. That is what I know. I have never heard anything bad about her.
Has the government of Botswana or South Africa offered any assistance? Have you reached out for assistance in trying to get more or do more for your daughter?
Yes, my government, I reported to our Ministry of International and Cooperation, and they assured me that they will assist me. That was on the 24th. I reported to their office, and sometimes in March I get in contact with them. They said the feedback they gave me is that they are still looking for official information regarding the arrest of my daughter. That is what I know as at now. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm still waiting for them to give me feedback as to what happened to my daughter in Bangladesh.
Ntate Molapisi Pepi, Ntate Shakwane Molapisi is the father of Lesedi Molapisi, who was arrested in Bangladesh in January on charges of smuggling drugs into the country. And according to media reports, she's facing execution. Her father essentially saying that he has not been able to have direct contact with her as well. We'll continue to bring you updates on that particular story as and when we get more detail as well.